What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. How are you guys doing? Let me know down below. So for today's video, I thought I would do something a little bit different. I wanted to come on here and share with you guys my best, my top, the tips that I've accumulated over the years on how to be super productive and have an amazing work day at home. I know that with everything going on in the world right now, a lot of us are working from home. And for a lot of people, this is very new, but for me, this is what I've been doing for years. I don't think a lot of people realize just how difficult it was to work from home. I know at least a lot of my friends would always tell me how jealous they are that I work from home, and I always told them how jealous I was that they didn't. Working from home can be very lonely, and you do have to take extra steps to make sure you are as productive as if you were leaving the house. I find over the years that it's very easy to get unmotivated throughout the day when you're at home. You have so many distractions. I mean, you have your bed, you have your kitchen, you have your pets. If you have a family, they're there as well. So I just wanted to give you guys my best tips and tricks on how to have an extremely productive work day at home. Or even if you're a student, or if you just want to be productive throughout the day when you're at home during this time, then you've come to the right place, because I have the best tips for you guys. Before we get into this video, I just want to thank Scentbird for sponsoring this video. If you guys don't know, Scentbird is a subscription service that allows you to test out over 600 brands of perfume and wellness categories. Scentbird lets you pick from so many different designer fragrances every month. They have both fragrances for women and for men for only $15 a month. With each fragrance, you'll get over a 30-day supply. That is way more than any other sample you'll get in store. And you can upgrade to get 2 or 3 different products a month. I have a fear of smelling bad. I love being that person that walks into a room and everyone's like, oh my god, who smells so good? Over the past 2 years, I've been really trying to kind of test the waters with new fragrances. Something about me is that I'm so picky with fragrances. Like I said, Scentbird has so many designer brands, from Gucci, Prada to Tom Ford. Something new is that they also have like makeup products and wellness products. You can test those out every month. It's not just fragrances anymore. You can test out fragrances, makeup, skincare products. They have so much stuff. So this is what the Scentbird component looks like. All you have to do is twist up, and then you could actually take this out, and you have a label on it that tells you which fragrance you have in the bottle. Okay, so this first scent that I got is Burberry Brit Edit. Not a scent I would have normally tested out, but I am obsessed with it. This smells exactly like something I would wear. It's definitely florally, but it smells so sexy and pretty and warm, and I kind of have hints of maybe like vanilla. I'm so bad at describing scents, but this scent is right up my alley. I'm so happy I have this. Oh my god. That smells so good. Okay, this next one is Sun-Kissed Hibiscus from Nest. I see that brand all the time. You guys, this smells like summer wrapped up in a bottle. It reminds me so much. Oh my god, it reminds me of Tom Ford, their summer scent. 10 on 10, would recommend. I'm in love with that. And the last one I got, I already know I love this one, okay? Funny story. This one is Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. This was like my scent. So one I'm gonna spray on myself. Yeah, this reminds me, this was my scent. In high school, I had one perfume. It was Viva La Juicy, and it was this. And I remember the boy I was dating at the time loved this scent. It was like his favorite scent, so I wore it all the time. I can't even pick my favorite. Honestly, I think the most surprising and the one that like shocked me the most was Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. That is amazing. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy scent anymore, so that's why I wanted to get a little sample size of it. Scentbird was nice enough to give me a coupon for you guys. It's not an affiliate coupon. I will put it on the screen to get you 30% off your first month. So that means you can try a new perfume for only $10. I will leave a link to Scentbird down below. They also have a new app that's really easy to use. So once again, thank you Scentbird for working with me on this video. I wish you guys can smell me. I smell so good. Tip number 1 is structure. You want to keep a structure to your day, and you want to keep a structure similar to that if you were working in an office. Just because you're at home does not mean you're on a vacation, and it is a lot harder to stay on structure when you have to self-impose that structure. Don't have an office environment, but you need to create that environment and that structure for yourself. Try to wake up at the same time every day, go to sleep at the same time, start working at the same time, take lunch at the same time. I know everybody's job is different, and for me, my day-to-day looks very different every day depending on what I'm doing, but structure is very, very important. Your body thrives on structure and a routine. Once you put a structure to your day in place, you will automatically be so much more productive and feel so much more motivated. Number 2 kind of ties in with number 1, and it's to make a routine. For me personally, my routine is wake up. I like waking up at 8:30, have my detox water, have a coffee, walk Leo, answer emails. That is what my morning really looks like every single day. For me, the most important part of my routine if I want to have a productive day is waking up at 8:30 and making my bed. Making your bed right away automatically tells your body and tells yourself that you got something done and you're gonna have a productive day. If you wake up, sit in bed for half an hour on your phone, which is fine. I do that too for like 5 or 10 minutes. If you get up and make your bed right away, you have already done something right when you've woken up. You've accomplished a task, and that is so important. So that is my routine. Number 3 is get ready. Even if you're not going anywhere, not even the grocery store, not even for a walk, get ready. I'm not saying like heels and a ball gown, but if you want to check out my loungewear video I did, I put together some really cute outfits that are still really comfortable. You want to just get ready. Do your hair, do your makeup as if you're going to an office. Even when I was in university and I was just studying that day, I was so much more focused and so much more ready to work and get stuff done when I was ready. If you haven't tried this already, definitely try it because it is a game changer. Number 4 is to start right when you wake up. Just because you're at home, just because you are maybe making your own hours, don't prolong your workday. Start as soon as you wake up. Do not sit on your phone in bed for half an hour. Do not sit on your phone in bed for an hour. The more I don't just get going in the morning, the less likely I am to be productive. It's just something I've realized over the years. Get started, get going right away. Just like you would in an office. Normally what? You wake up, you get ready, you leave the house, you go to the office. Do the exact same thing at home. Number 5. When you're at home, have a designated work spot. Don't be working in bed. Do not be working on the couch. Have a work spot. There's nothing worse than working in bed in your pajamas. For me, that is like the worst thing I could do. All I want to do is curl up and watch TV or a movie. So have a designated work spot. And if you're working from home and you have like kids at home or like other people at home, set boundaries. Tell them that you're going to be working and not to disrupt you. Number 6 is plan. Plan your day the night before. This is so important for me. My whole day is ruined if I don't do this. I need to plan the day before. I need to mentally prepare myself. I need to know exactly what I'm doing the day before. Now, in times like this, where your systems and your structure is all messed up, maybe you're not even working at all at home. Maybe you just want to have a more productive day or feel more motivated. There is something very satisfying about checking something off your to-do list. So in times like this, where maybe your whole routine is thrown off, I find comfort, and I personally love writing everything down and checking things off as I go throughout the day. It's very, very satisfying. Write as much or as little down as you need. I know my sister likes writing down like brush teeth, empty dishwasher, do all of those things because it's very satisfying checking those things off. Personally, I like writing down like things pertaining to work, but some days if I need some more motivation, I'll write down brush teeth, take Leo on a walk. Because when you see everything written down and you have a plan, and this was your plan from the night before, you know, you always want to start a diet the night before and then you wake up and you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm going to exercise. If you have it written down, promise you are more likely to do it. Plan, plan, plan. Number 7 is to go outside. In this instance, I recommend going outside. If you have a dog, take it on a walk. Just make sure you're still social distancing, but go outside, go on a walk. I promise you, being outside in nature, being outside in sunlight, getting some vitamin D is so good. Sometimes it's just that little thing you need to get you back in the swing of things and motivated again. So go outside. Number 8. take breaks. It is so important to take breaks. For me, I would like kind of set a little timer for myself. I would say like, okay, work from 2 to 3 p.m. and then you can have a 10-minute break. And then I knew that I was getting my break. I wouldn't be thinking about my phone. I would turn it over and I would work for that hour straight or study for that hour straight, and then I would take a break. You need to take breaks to eat. You need to take breaks to just like clear your head for a second. Promise, once you take that break, you will feel more motivated after and you will get more done, and you will also be able to apply more of yourself to whatever you're doing after your break, because you're not thinking about all these little things that you want to do. With that being said, try to limit your distractions around you, and that's why I recommend making like a work spot. Number 9, make a point to converse with people. Different people need different amounts of social interaction throughout the day. I'm someone who needs like very little social interaction, but I do need some sort of social interaction. Normally when this chaos is not going on, I will make a point to either go to my sister's for even an hour. I'll go to the grocery store. I look for things to have human interaction because working from home is so lonely. During times like this, obviously you can't go to a friend's house, but phones exist. FaceTime a friend, have a little chat, have a laugh. Maybe if you're taking a break for lunch, call a friend who's also taking a break, call a sister, call a brother, call a mom, call a cousin, call someone, have a little social interaction. I know that if I don't have any social interaction throughout the day, I go insane. Number 10, do not commit to doing 10 million things throughout the day. This is something I did a lot. I would write down that I want to complete 500 things throughout the day. And then I would get through one of them and I would feel so unmotivated because I did not complete everything else. Make realistic plans. Don't set unrealistic goals, because trust me, just checking off one thing from your long list of things is going to be discouraging. So condense that long list to realistic things you can get done during the day and stick to that. Just know that you're not going to get absolutely everything done in one day. There's only 24 hours in a day, you guys, and you're asleep for a lot of that. That's why when you're making your checklist, if you want to check a lot of things off, instead of making a completely unreasonable list, add things to your list that are easy to do. If you're someone who likes checking a lot of things off, add brushing your teeth, cleaning, doing your dishes to your checklist, because those are things you're going to do anyways. They're easy things to get done, and checking that off will motivate you to keep going. Number 11 is pick a finishing time. Let's say you pick 5 o'clock. You know that once 5 o'clock comes, you're turning off your work and the rest of the night is for you or whatever you want. So easy when you're working from home to just work all the time because you have it there. And I know I personally feel guilty when I'm not working because it's at my disposal. I could be working. Rather than like if you had to go into an office to work, you only can work from the times that you're at the office. So just like you set a start time, set a finishing time and work in those hours. I find that this keeps me more motivated during those hours, and then I'm not so overworked and tired because I worked until 2 a.m. For me, I like finishing work around 7. I used to work literally from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes if I'm editing, I'll just like edit a little bit later, but in terms of like other work and like emails and that, I'm pretty much done at 7. And number 12, don't compare yourself to people around you. Don't compare yourself to people or influencers you see online saying they do a billion things a day. Let's be real, they're probably lying. Everyone gets unmotivated. Everyone procrastinates. Just don't compare yourself. Take this time to do your normal work. You don't need to accomplish crazy things during this time when you're at home. I found that when I compare myself to other people, like that is the absolute worst thing I can do for my mental health. And then I kind of just get unmotivated because I can't complete all these things that all these other people are saying they're doing, and then I just don't do anything at all. So those are my top 12. I think there were 12 tips on how to stay motivated and productive throughout the day when working at home. Thank you once again, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video. I will leave a link to check them out down below, and you can use my coupon code to get 30% off your first order. I love you guys so very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys back here next time.